I've actually only used logout skips twice, and that was in Spirited Discovery because the guild was raided.
And like explode.
Yeah, it's common knowledge you don't do water, yeah, with oil or electricity.
Well, it's not the electricity. It's
Them out to my various tunes, so that because like as a hunter, sometimes you can't find arrows. Like you'll go to a small outpost and they only sell bullets instead of arrows, and it's really frustrating while they're camping. Because it will take, for some reason, mountain lions and bears are more likely to be attracted towards you
Just running around town trying to figure out where things are at.
yeah.
in that pool and in the
Was.
waters in Ogre. Yeah, exactly, was. And it was an achieve, and it could only be caught by the opposing faction. Beards, the manly beards, but they're still muscular enough to get the job done. No, I like that race. And their women are curvy. The questing zones were beautiful. They had a lot of collecting. I love collecting tiny random things like toys and stuff like that. Yeah, Season of Discovery just revealed a huge number of logout skips to be exploited, and from what I understand, so we started doing where we would just hold your credit card or debit card. Well, people started giving us stolen credit and debit cards, filling up and leaving.
Oh,
So then
damn.
we're like, well, we'll just hold on to the driver's license, make sure the name.
I'm on my way out. I'm gonna be on my way over there soon, Potato. We probably won't play much together tonight, I suppose, but be ready to go for future days.
Rude, angry assholes. Because it's a union job, I know just how far I can push it before I get a write up, and I feel like they have it coming. So I've no cheese, and in an hour, log back in and feed it immediately.
Right. We should be good now, though. We should be good, boys and girls. I got him fed some cheese.
No.
That would actually be
Oh,
funny.
okay.
His name is just rolling.
All right.
Type in
Getting
corpse
yourself
of
a spook
whatever
keep
and then
pet?
just hit /lay and lay there.
No, there's.
Um, well, I would easily just reinvite the guy, but maybe he'll send a message. I don't know. He just left.
Drink.
No, that's okay.
Can't anymore. It just tells you there's no fish.
You can't fish out of that in Classic?
Yeah, if
You've
you
always been
were to
able to
take a
fish out of that thing.
exactly, if you take a fishing pole there right now, it'll. Apparently, my wife just fell asleep, like just fell asleep on the sofa.
Oh, wow.
They had to work the Draenei reasons in.
AZ is too hot. I want to move to AZ though if we get $1,000,000 and the world changes slightly.
Fish.
Yeah, you've always been able to fish there. What the heck? I don't have fishing on this tune, but
Well, and it was also linked to an achievement. I think it was a mistake giving Horde elves.
what about Dalaran? What if I like Dalaran?
Dalaran was cool, but it's not classic WoW.
Yeah.
Neither is the Blood Elf area. Oh, hands down, agreed, agreed. It definitely, like, it's got team building, it's got hero development and building, but it is 100% a we can resolve the situation right now. And he just got really upset. So I was like, okay. So I called the manager. Manager comes up, big tall guy. Manager to sell
Yeah. Cope.
opium. Is that what we're going off of?
Yeah. That's yeah.
that was particularly bad, but I laughed like it was funny. I was like, hold on, I'll be right back. I went and I got my mom. All right. And I pull her out. And, oh, okay. I'm sorry, Targ. I got that one mixed up with card game somebody else was talking about a week ago.
Oh, the actual quest for it.
Their starting zone is
What's the first
amazing.
best?
Unfortunately, Stormwind is just set up better than any other city in the game.
Why?
Undercity would have been the best. So what he was actually doing was apparently you can buy Dora the Explorer in its normal original cartoon version or the Ultra 4K high.
Yeah. Everybody's showing up late tonight. Well, what's up, guys?
I think
Thanks for
since
joining
you
us.
invite late, I worked for a park service for a short period of time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one of the things we would advise campers not to do is wear perfume, cologne, or deodorant. Get its picture off of Petopia, and I'll put it in Discord for you to look at.
Super Kevin.
That much about the game, honestly. But you build a town, you build an army, but you can make alliances with your friends and play with your friends. It's an MMO. So
That pond, there's an uber rare fish that if you caught it, you would get a achievement for it, and vice versa. Yep, that pond right there.
hopefully someday we'll get there, though, you know?
Just keep going how you're going now, and you'll be fine.
To chill on the almost dying thing.
Targash nearly just died again. Bro, Targash. Targash plays this game with no fear.
It's always something that immediately demands your attention and requires you to stay calm enough that they don't panic and run away while holding it.
So people hopefully, you know, ideally spend
Yeah,
money.
you hit a paywall.
Yeah.
Or it's like you either can redo the same level 50 times and maybe get past it.
Game to exist.
I was watching this thing and it was explaining how people like you and me are only like a low, like below 20%, and it allows the whales to flex their cool transmogs and stuff like that. And that's how you keep a game active, even with pay to win, is you're targeting the whale.
Ghost Howl looks quite a bit different than normal French fry.
He looks like any of these Silverpine, not Silverpine, the Duskwood wolves.
You could probably make it down here, honestly. Can you stealth already? You can stealth, right? It's the same color. My bad, Smoke. I didn't, hopefully he's still here. You might have left. Sorry I didn't respond fast enough. I thought I was still reading Targash. I thought Targash cars like that, where if they get in accidents and catch on fire, you can't just put the fire out like normal.
My favorite thing about electric cars are all the images I see where people are charging their electric car.
In beta. So I know for some people that's still a long timeline because it's like, oh, all the way next year. And I mean, that kind of is a long timeline, really, because life's short. But
Competitors. So this guy kept doing your mom jokes, which were just kind of out of place for Magic the Gathering. Like, I don't know.
decided to pass.
too bad, but sometimes he just randomly appears with like glass dishes that you forgot even existed, or a steak.
Where'd everybody go?
Still here.
Oh, sorry. I had a friend text me about an anime he's watching, so that. But it also has enough that if you're patient and you take enough time, it has enough of that in the game where you can still progress. That people like you and me can still play it. Here's the thing: my mom had a sense of humor, and one of her greatest fears in life was being forgotten. He 100% would have approved me.
They're telling somebody else.
I do believe somebody in the guild just died.
Oh no.
Fruit left. I didn't see the death message. Go attack people with your army or something like that. We're still working on figuring it all out.
Nice. Did you
Kevin's
get
a picky
excess?
bastard, but what's that?
I said, did you get excess, like a full stack?
Yeah, I bought 15 of it. The armor boost, yeah, it's 10%. It's not too much, but it still helps.
Right, but if you're a tank, that 10% is huge.
Bought 2 barons with you and caught up tomorrow. You're in Ogrimmar right now.
Me anyways.
You found a human chick that was.
Yeah, but that involved chloroform and Netflix until Stockholm Syndrome kicked in.
Oh, whoops. Really, I guess it's lithium. Lithium, that's what it is. The lithium in the batteries causes a chain reaction. You can look up YouTube videos of people doing this. The lithium, unlike normal, it's a massive multiplayer game. I don't really know all
With
the ins and
just
outs of it yet, but
the standard pay-to-win mobile app that stuff, though, right?
it is pay to win like Clash of Clans in the sense that you can. I'm sure I could manage.
I told you.
I didn't know that.
Alright, sorry, I was quasi AFK. My 3-year-old brought me a packet of grape-flavored Crystal Light and an empty water or attack you if you have weird smells on you.
Oh.
They don't like
I
the
think I have
perfume.
heard someone say that before.
Non-dedicated people complaining about stuff because it's a test run and not a full release. You need people who actually.
But as a dwarf, I don't have to go into a building or into a mine to know if there's a chest spawn there or not. I just have tracking on, and it
it's
is
so
amazing.
helpful. You find so many more chests with it just by default because some hassle of man, I'm hurting on backspace. I don't just have 40 open slots, and I might have to go back and vendor before they get full. You're suffering.
No, there's a giant, like, silver dollar sized spider just casually walking across the floor in front of the chair. And so he's taking turn of the profit they make off of pay to win style games.
What do you
That the
mean?
majority of their money comes from whales. And the point, anything else I can do for you today? And the guy's like, you've done quite enough already. I demand to see your manager. Well, every job I've ever had before that, I had somebody throw a block of cheese at me once.
A block of cheese?
Yeah, it's so right in.
Saw him, but someone had killed him. We found him
Yeah.
dead, and then we saw a couple other hunters who had him.
Yeah, he's talking about.
Flagstaff, it's not too hot in Flagstaff. It's beautiful in Flagstaff. I just need a whole lot of money because our Midwest money is
Amazing. I got AFK. Yeah, it's showing 5 viewers on my end.
and he has a bunch of rare critters that he saves or whatever. And he has some ostriches there, and one of the ostriches is named Kevin, and he always gives that ostrich crap, and that ostrich attacks him.
It's the acid in it.
Yes, but whatever it's called, the actual name of whatever the chemical is. Guild's growing tonight. We got 3 people in here already.
Keep it up.
Must have had our timing right on switching over from Call of
I mean, if you are waiting on us alone to get cheese, just log out and then go get on one of your alts, mail yourself some cheese.
Learn. But it seems like a pretty fun game. It seems like a pretty well made game, honestly. You like build up a village and you build up an army and you go attack things. Sneakert, I asked Sneakert, I said, are you having a sneaky night? He says, we do be sneaking. That roguelike.
I caught this one kid and I was like, hey, you gonna bring that back? And they flipped me off as they walked out. But they got in the vehicle with their parents and their parents didn't leave.
For our campaign, if people download it on their computer.
All right. You're definitely gonna have to do a link or something.
Not bad, man. Oh, he's still... Nope. Oh, no, Targash's still here. Oh, Smoke's still here, too. Oh, okay, cool, man. Yeah,
Everyone's
sorry.
calling
You...
it.
Is on aisle. I don't remember the aisle number. Anyways, so when the transaction's over and I give them the change back, I have to do the friendly parting comment. And it's like, all right, sir, is there anything I'm out raking you with them?
Oh, thank goodness. I should have talked crap sooner.
I've actually recently started I have a bird bath out in my front driveway because it's been so hot here in Arizona. I just felt bad for the bird. And one of the ways I get birds to my a shelf that I have a 57-inch TV on, and I'm always worried he's going to hang on the shelf and pull it down on top of him if he keeps going under it and knocking between your shoulder and your pec, that soft tissuey area just above the underarm.
Yeah.
Sure.
Just squarely right in that area, my whole left arm went. But if they get in the habit of getting food, they'll come right up to you and they'll assume you have food whether you do or don't, and they might get upset that you're holding tables with multiple folding chairs. Like I went all out. It was great. We'd have food up on the bar from the kitchen. We'd have everything set up so that people, if you're horde, maybe that's why it's disabled. But you
I
can still
guess.
fish from the horde waters in Orgrimmar, so I don't get it. But yeah, if you were horde and you snuck into Ironforge and you tried to fish out of
Faster, that is direct power creep. If you have a stronger cannon to shoot someone who's attacking you, your base is stronger, you can win the war.
So yeah, Targ, what I do as a hunter is I actually have multiple banking alts that I send various certain things to.
That said, I don't really know the reputation of Call of Dragons, so...
Well, at this point you're streaming clear. You guys can play together.
I love Targash so much. He says he almost died on the Thunderbluff.
Where I just draw one of every type of mob in a particular zone. And then just do like I did with that baby Murloc and just kind of have a baby version in the area.
Yeah, you should.
Nice.
You said you only have 3 characters right now? Yeah.
We're playing Classic WoW, thus the discussions are Classic WoW.
I don't really like Stormwind, though, to be completely honest. I don't know. Running all...
Potato, check the Discord
Oh,
image.
thanks for the
That
follow,
is...
Mr. Ghosthead. How's it going, man? Sorry,
heck
carry
yeah.
on. Carry on, Sweet Rolls.
The bluebird. I just got a few more things.
Seriously, so I can escort one of you to the other so that Potato, you now have to find the rare spawn turquoise one and tame it.
There's a blue one?
There is indeed a turquoise one.
Hell yeah.
Let me get...
Sold that star ruby. Sneakers online on Alliance side.
Need the tapes to look for it.
Bingo. Got Kevin now.
Nice. Congrats.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Kevin.
They won't believe you. And every once in a while, the kid would like run out and get their sibling or get their dad, and they'd be like, "Do it again," and I'd be like, "Do what?"
He says we use the prototype to the Switch. Oh boy. Yeah. Well, I don't know, guys. I mean, we should try Call of Dragons because it is... No.
What? No? Okay. Legitimately no? Okay.
I don't know. Is it bad?
Yes or no?
Yeah, go for it.
So, one of my favorite things to do is just mess with people. Like good-natured ribbings, but a lot of customers, especially at a certain... Yeah, the only race worth playing on the Alliance side is the Dwarf. Other than that, Horde all the way.
We probably will be playing this one quite a bit more than Monopoly Go because it seems pretty fun.
Well,
And
it's
on
also in the
computer.
genre of
Yeah.
to use as munitions against me, and it hurts so bad.
That's crazy.
Oh.
I then called the cops, and would you know, they had their identification.
Why don't you go show them how it's done?
I
No,
thought
I'm
they,
good.
I thought they fixed the logout skips where they don't work anymore.
Is that what they're trying to do?
For our ancestors.
Figuring out the volume issue with my computer.
Oh, okay.
Oh, fun.
Mad that I wouldn't turn their pump on without their driver's license. I don't have it on me. Then why are you driving? I was so angry. They left, came back, you know, the
Not stuff they have to pay for. Hopefully someday we get popular enough that when we sell merch and stuff, people do want to support the channel in those ways, but right now, like Call of Dragons, all the other games we sponsor,
Smart.
that would work
'Cause
on the
he
rest of
saw-
us too.
because he saw the spider go in there and never come out.
Yeah. $100. But you can make the account for free. You don't have to spend any money to make an Ashes of Creation account. That part's free. Clash of Clans is pay to win in the sense that you can buy gems to make your base stronger faster, but it's exceptionally well balanced despite that, and you don't have to...
Yeah, swiftness potions and that nifty pocket watch are so useful.
really spend a penny to actually still be competitive, really. So I don't know. We'll see how this game is. Each other or whatever. But
Yeah,
I hate Stormwind's setup, actually.
Storyline.
I think Stormwind's set up terribly. Always having to run all the way to the back corner for blacksmithing and stuff.
My 3-year-old is trying to force feed a stuffed rabbit a plastic carrot.
Yeah.
I've got 7. Don't see any fish. See some bubbles. Normally, like you would normally think with water, water puts fire out. Because of the chemical reaction with the lithium, it literally catches on fire with the water.
Whistle with my tongue in my teeth, and then I vibrate my lips, and I can sound like a cricket.
Oh, damn.
So I used to utilize this while I was at work with little children to make them happy. Of dealing with people like this,
You know?
you get a knack for certain things.
Yeah, but
Man, I used to be able to tell counterfeit money sometimes before I even touched it. So I have kids in the background, so if you hear screaming, you know why.
Oh,
So might not see them coming,
but
and
you
then there's
see how
interaction.
scared you are of bears? That's me with spiders.
Did I ever say I was scared of bears?
Well, it's the panic in your voice of like, yeah, you probably shouldn't feed those. Weren't you telling us about that card game the other night? Weren't you telling us about some card game like that the other night?
I remember something about Hot Wheels cards.
No,
Anyways,
absolutely not.
so we step away, and like the episode would end, and it automatically goes into the new episode. And my wife like bought like the first 3 seasons of Dorothy. They're the ones I tell you that I just pick up barehanded and never worry about getting bit.
nope.
You really have to harass them to get bit by them. The guy's like,
Oh,
he looked me
we
in the
have
eyes.
Kevin
"Yeah,
and
huh,
Ghost Howl both here at the same time.
nice. Off of buildings and the asphalt.
Even hotter, huh?
Oh yeah. If you're a quick change artist, you got to pay attention to what you're doing. You got to remember what you're doing. You got to know what to say. Those were always my biggest issues. Pickpockets, I could movie Cocaine Bear.
It should be okay. It's just a movie title. I don't know.